Hey everybody, I'm here today to show you what you should not do when parallel parking. When I see people doing this, I really wish that they could watch this video to understand why they should not be doing it. Let's get right to it. There's actually a car up there, an SUV, that I'm going to parallel park behind, and I will show you what you should avoid doing. So let's go right ahead. We're going to parallel park behind this SUV over here. Let's pull up beside it, put my right signal on, stop the vehicle, and let's go ahead and let's parallel park. Okay, go ahead, turn the wheel all the way, straighten out. Then as soon as we're clear, turn the wheel again. And now what happens at this point is when I'm parallel parking, as you can see right there, there is the SUV in front of me, okay? Some people, and which this is completely normal, straighten out the car. They move forward a little bit to straighten out their car. And I'll actually turn the camera to give you a better view. But what you shouldn't do is go up super close to the car in front of you. And I'll tell you why. Because if that person doesn't have much space in front of them, you're now actually leaving them very little space behind them. And what you want to do, what you don't want to do is do this, because then you're going to block the person in. And if that person has to get out of that parking spot and they have to reverse and you've only left them 2 or 3 inches, then there's a decent chance that they're going to hit your car, okay? Also, if someone comes close to you behind, if someone parks very close to you behind your car, you're not leaving yourself with a lot of space in front of your car. So I would recommend that you leave about 2 feet or more, as long as you have the space to work with, between your car and the car in front of you, okay? Or between your car and the car behind you. What that will do is that will give the person in front of you or behind you enough space to maneuver out of the parking spot, and it will also give you enough space to move out of the parking spot. Now, there are times when you might try and squeeze your car into a parallel parking spot, and there's just like 6 inches behind your car and 6 inches in front of your car. I would recommend passing up those spots. Do not take those spots. Simply because if you do that, what's going to happen is you're blocking yourself in. You're going to make it very hard for yourself to exit the parking spot. And even if you do exit the parking spot effectively, you're not going to make it easy on yourself. So with that being said, I would recommend finding a parking spot that allows you to leave at least a couple feet behind you and in front of you. And, just leave as much space as you can in front of you and behind you. This way, you're doing a courtesy for the other cars that are behind you, in front of you. And also, you're making it easier on yourself to actually exit the parking spot. It's really a win-win for you and for everybody else. And that's just a very simple thing that I want to tell you to avoid when you are going into a parallel parking spot, when you are going to a parking spot. Even if you're just pulling up behind someone on the side of the road to park your car, then you want to make sure that you don't leave very little space. Like, I'm going to reverse my car now just a little bit, and I would say that I would leave about that much space, because what that's going to do is that's going to give the person in front of me enough space to exit. It's also going to give myself enough space to effectively exit the parking spot. And that's basically it. In this video, I've just told you what to avoid when parallel parking and when parking behind someone or in front of someone. You just want to do the courtesy of leaving them enough space and yourself enough space. I hope that you've enjoyed this video. Be sure to give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Whoops! Subscribe for more car videos just like this one. And let me know what you think about this tip in the comment section down below. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.